Well, hello, man cavers. You catch me in the new man cave. Here is my new lovely little workshop. I know there are bits missing. There's no bench grinder. There's no voice. Haven't got them yet. Haven't got spare ones at man cave. So we're managing what we've got. But today we're going to do our little Briggs and Stratton. We're going to do a little go over this thing, take all the tin work off and the tank and give everything a little see to, check the oil, everything, and see what's going on. See if we can save this. Right, roll the credits, we'll be back. Ha-ha! Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. So, man cavers, before we start this little project, we have a parcel. There we go. There is the little parcel we have received from a subscriber. And he said, please don't open it, only on camera. So, we're going to open this thing up. He has his own YouTube channel. I shall pop a picture up here about now, somewhere, I don't know, somewhere here. So we're going to open this live on camera and see exactly what we have got. Are you impressed with the new Man Cave HQ? Now, which end do I open this? I don't want to chop too much, because whatever it is comes right to the end. So we have List of Fun with Marcus, I believe is his channel name. What's this in here, look? That devil, I can't even get into it. But Marcus, you packed this up too well. I think we need to have a little slice up the side. There we go. And a slice up this side. There we go. What have we got here? Get out there. Whatever it is, it's stuck well in. Oh, there we go. Ah, it looks like signage. Anything else in here? Well, look at that. Welcome to the Man Cave. Ha! Lovely little sign we have. Thank you very much, Marcus. Well, that is brilliant. There is a note in here as well. Look, we have a note. And what's it say here? Hi, Adam. Hope you're well and like the gift I've sent to you. We love watching your channel and all the different variety of things you do. I myself will be running a Lister stationary engine to run my saw bench to chop wood for winter. The neighbours will probably have something to say about that. Maybe next year we can arrange to meet up at a rally or something. Take care, all the best, Marcus and Helen. Well, there we go. Thank you very much, Marcus and Helen. We will get the little signage out. I've had this a couple of weeks and I just haven't opened it because I said I would open it on a fitting video. And doing that little Honda the other day, that's metal, look, that's a lovely little sign, that. And I thought, what better place to put it than somewhere in the new man cave? How about putting him up here, look? I reckon I've got to screw some holes and chuck him up there. What do you reckon? But for this video, he can sit up there. Because I haven't got the holes and that sort of. So this is lovely. So here I am in my new little 12 by 12 workshop, which I'm finding absolutely brilliant. I do need to sort some light out though. We haven't got very good light. I wonder if for this video we should move around onto this bench underneath the light just for this video. I think that's what we're going to do because there isn't very good light over that side. So let me just move everything over here and there you go. I'm sure Now, you can see everything much, much better. Look, there, how's that? How is that? Right, let's start by getting some covers off. Oh dear. Something seems to be rattling in the crankcase. Have we got a dead engine here? Is this little swine dead? Hear that? There seems to be something in the crankcase which is not sounding very good. So this poor little swine might be over before it began. Which would be a shame because it's a lovely little engine. But like everything else, well, there's a nut on the bottom of that screw. That isn't normal. Why is there a nut on the bottom of this screw? They don't normally have a nut. So let's see if we can... Oh, bugger. Let's see if we can get this nut off. So these normally screw direct into the carburetors. There we go, with our little pot. And I'm betting you this air filter will be fell to pieces. I bet it's disintegrated. Oh my word. Isn't one of them was disintegrated on itself? Yes, look. Look at that. When the foam will just break up, look. Oh dear. So that is really old and really manky. Right. Why have we got a noise in that crankcase when I pull this over? I think we need to get some... get a plug out, I think. There we go. We'll get a plug out. Guarantee you there's not going to be a spark on that. We shall see, won't we? We shall see. I think we'd be to get these covers off now. Right. Let's move that stuff over there. You know, that's lovely to have a shed where I've actually got room now. That is really, really good. Alright, here we go. Let's break these little buggers off. Will they come undone? Oh yes. Pretty much coming undone straight away. But there did seem to be a slight noise in that crankcase, which was a bit concerning. Although it seems to be pulling over with compression. But we just don't know, do we? We just don't know. Should be another bolt on there. There's normally 3 bolts hold the covers on these Briggs. There we go. Sure, there's some stuff in there, look. I say, God, look at all this in here, look. Oh, that's lovely in it, look at that. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Let me just blow all that off with my blow gun. I've got everything to hand in the new shed, look. That's lovely. I love it. Mind your eyes. Do you know, before we go much further, I am going to see if there is a spark on this thing. I'm very much doubting it. There is definitely something clattering about in that crankcase. So before I start stripping flywheels to get to the points, I think we need to take this end cover off this engine. Is there any oil in this? Already I've spotted a problem. The corner has gone off this base, look. See that? There's no corner on that base where the mountain hole is. Snapped off. Oh dear. Has that damaged the sump? Let's have a look under here. Look at that. There look like a big, that looks like a hole in the sump to me. Have I got a little pointy tool? Have I got a little pointy tool? I have a little thin punch that appears to go into the sump, look. Well, that's a swine, isn't it? That'll be a swine if our sump is damaged. Of course, you can't even change that sump. That's the whole part of the engine block. That's basically the whole engine. Oh dear. Right. I think we definitely, there's no oil in that at all. Look. So I think, well, they weren't very tight. These top two, I reckon they held something. I reckon they held something. Because these top two are loose. She was a bit tight. I'm going to get the Right, we have all our bolts off. Now, will this end cover come off? Have I got all the bolts out? I have indeed. Where is my knock-ometer? Right. Right, she's broke free. But can we? Oh, hang on, we've got to take this governor rod off, look. We have got to take this governor rod off. So I think we need to tap that back off. Hang on, I've got to get a bit downwards on here, look. And get this governor rod off. Alright. Will this come off? Come on, there we go. Oh my word. Wow. Wow. I don't think this engine's going to run again. I don't think she's going to go again. Look, her governor has felt a bit. Well, isn't that a swine? Is that chunk meant to be out of there? Or is this just something come off in here? Why is that governor off? There hasn't been oil in this thing for donkey's years. The good thing is, there is a hole in our, no, that is a bad thing. That is a very bad, I was looking in here. We have a hole in our sump here. That's a drain, that's a drain. Let me get the windy gun in there. Without blowing everything about. there is definitely a big hole in that. That is very much a shame. Looks like this little engine might be dead. She might be dead, the poor little thing, which is a shame. There's nothing holding this end, so I need to be careful about turning it. Well, I don't know whether this little old girl is savable. I don't feel any play in the big end though. But why has... That's your oil splash down there, isn't it? See that? We have an oil splash right in there. There. And unfortunately, there is a hole through into this sump plug. See that? There is two holes actually, side by side. In fact, one hole has just broke through to another. Oh, look at that. Massive hole in that sump. Oh dear, this little bugger might be done for. Alright, let's see if we can weigh up why this governor is like this. Well, this is all free. The governor rod itself is free. Right. So what goes where? That goes in there. Look, it's been unbolted. The bolts are gone. Where does this, how does this all go back together? Can you see how this go back together, guys? Because I honestly don't have a clue. I think that goes... I really don't know. That obviously got to come onto the gear of the engine, hasn't it? Does it go on that way? And flick out? Do you reckon that goes there and that goes on there? Ah, there you go, look. I reckon that pushes that little knobbler out. See that? I reckon that pushes that little knobbler out when the weights flick out. And that obviously goes there. That goes there. Well, to be honest with you, once that's bolted back in, that governor should be alright. We just need to get the bolt back in. I can see this oil seal is well and truly screwed, but before I go ordering parts for this little engine, I want to make sure the rest of it is alright. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to go spending money and then find that the rest of it's kaput. But someone's had this to fix. Of course, this governor has totally fallen apart, look. And somebody has unbolted it. So that definitely need to bolt back on there. So I shall have to find some bolts for that. Oh, that would be such a shame if this little engine's no good. Right, let's get stripping a bit more. We need to get a bit more stuff off here. Right, I'm going to get the tank off and see what that's playing at. Yeah, that's got the fuel pipe off. Yeah, we'll see if there's anything else awry with the old girl. Wrong size spanner. Cool. let's just get this tank off. I'll say, if it looks mechanically good, I could actually just order a new crank seal for it, get some new bolts back in that governor, clean this thing inside with 1 inch of its life, and then maybe somehow we could repair that hole in the bottom of the sump. Whether that could be drilled out to make it a uniform size, and then a large nut and bolt in there with fibre washers. You see what I'm saying? I know that wouldn't be perfect, but if that could plug the hole, that would be good. These actually double up as head bolts. There's probably 2 more, is there? Good old Briggs and Stratton, they do put extras on there, don't they? Oops, I think we're going to need another extension on there. There we go. I know you guys are saying, when are you going to get one of them little impact guns like Carol fixers all use? You know, the little rechargeable ones. There we go. Well, there's our tank off. There's actually still fuel in that. I'm not even going to attempt to take that cap off to see what it smells like, because I guarantee that ain't going to smell very bloody nice. There we go. Alright, let's finish taking this head off and see how it goes. Where is my socket I'm looking for? It's back over here, look. There we go. Oh, wouldn't that be a shame if this little engine is broken? Like broken without repair. Oh. There we go. We shall see, won't we? I say, it's not looking hopeful for this little engine, so, because there was something rattling around in there when I pulled it over. So something's not quite right in it. But this will make an interesting video if nothing else, just to see what was wrong with it, won't it? Even if we can't save the little puppy. We might be able to use the carburetor off it or anything like that. All this trouble to get an engine what will fit on that bar for that. I know what you guys are saying. Adam, you bought 3 of these Briggs and Strattons. You had a little 5 horsepower one. Well, that's a bit too big. That head gasket looks like it's been replaced. That definitely looks like a new head gasket. Maybe not. We'll do our valves work. Can you guys see what we're doing? There we go. So do our valves work. They appear to. slacken the piston. Very little movement in that piston. And when I say very little, I mean very little. That actually feels really good on that bore. Let me get a little nylon brush here. And we'll just give this little piston a scrub. See what he looks like under here. I mean, is it worth actually spending money on repairing these little engines when they are so cheap? There we go. Oh, can you see that little bit of rock in that piston? If I zoom right in. Yeah, there's quite a bit of rock in that piston, look, so I get a feeling she could well be a Smoky Joe. Oh well, we're kind of committed a bit now, but I'm not liking this little engine's chances. It certainly isn't worth putting rings in it, because the last thing you want to do is put rings in there and then find that there's a lot more wrong with it. There's a bit of side to side play on the big end, but there don't seem like anything actually on the bearing. I wonder if we can get this piston out and have a look. Let's have a look, see if we can get him out. Alright, where's my socket to fit them? Alright, I got little bendy tabs on them. They have indeed a little bendy tabs on them, which we need to get out of the way. Definitely little bendy tabs. Little bendies, come on. Where's that little bendy tab gone? Have we got that bent back? Have we, buggery? We have not got the little tab bent back at all. Ah, we're getting there now with it. There you go. This is one side back anyhow. Whether we can get in there to that other side very easily, I do not know. Right, that's that one back. Then we get this one back as well. Oh, this one's gone easy. Yep, this one has gone easy. Yep. That's bent back. What size socket are they? It's probably gonna be, it ain't gonna be this one, is it? No. You know, we might be better off. You ain't gonna get a spanner in there, are we? Right. Let's see if we can just crack this free. Well, that's one undone. That's two undone. getting one big end out. We will have a look, can't we? We can have a look and just see. See if she will come to grief or come to glory. Right, there's our splash rod, and there's our big end cap. What's that like in there? Look, let's have a look. Here she is. Is that all scored? Yes. That big end is a bit scored. Alright, let's see if we can pop this piston out. Alright, she's all the way down. Can we get our fingers in there and just push him out? Or can we not? Come on! There we go. Right, there's our piston. Them rings actually are still very supple. They're still very, very supple. Let's clean this piston up. It's got a fair bit of wear and a fair few score marks, so I think she's been run out of oil. Right. This is going to be very touch and go. What's the cylinder like? Because like I say, it's really not worth investing a whole load of money in these little engines. Cylinder. You'll have to take my word for this, but it's pretty damn good if I'm honest. No ridge, no scoring, no ridge. Do you know, this cylinder is actually good. Let's have a look what year this engine is. Briggs and Stratton are one of the easiest engines to date because you can figure out the date by looking at the code, which is normally he says, stamped on the covers. Can I see the date, model and code on this? Unless that's all underneath here. Can you see a date, model and code number anywhere on this? That's your ID sticker that side. I would have thought it would have been along the top there. I can see an 04. I think the date code's going to be under there. But we've got to decide what we're going to do with this little monkey. So I don't know if she's worth saving or attempting to save. I couldn't tell you. Right, everything's wobbling about because obviously we haven't got an end on there. I'm going to take that governor out. I'm just going to plop this end cap back on. I know we're going to, I mean, look at that oil seal. That is not going to be sealing any oil, is it? No, I think that oil seal is well and truly kaput. Come on. We've got to get this bearing back. We're just going to get that back in there, look. and then see there you go. Alright, I'll cover us back on. Right, let's get a couple of these cover bolts back in. I know I haven't put the splasher back on. I mean, hasn't even got a piston in it. This is purely now just really for entertainment. But now that governor has totally been taken out, I want to feel what that's all like. So we're just going to pop 2 bolts back in. Alright, have we got any play? That noise is valve train. Hear that? There's definitely something wrong in that valve train. Look at that, between them 2 valves. Look. Can you imagine how this engine would knock if that was running? Oh my God, that sounds horrific. Right, I think next step, can we get this carb off? What's holding that? Is that just them 2 screws? Screw there and a screw there. And will they even come undone? Cool. Oh, that one's undone. Will this one undo though? Cool. Yep, that one's undoing as well. Right, there's our carb off. There she is. That actually looks like a half decent carburetor, if I'm honest. Are we going to open up a can of worms and try and get this exhaust undone? Shall we have a quick go? I really don't like my chances. Well, look at that. I never in a million years wow. I never expected this exhaust to come undone. There we go. Right, shall we have a look in this valve cover? Where them valves are. Why have we got cut wires here? There's 2 wires here that have been cut. So someone's been twiddling. Let me blow that away with our airline. Right. Let's get our little bolts on here. These are the little nippers, look. Come on. We'll just pop this valve cover off and see if we can see what's making that noise in there. Has anything broken? I don't know. Shall we have a look in there, see what's going on? There you are. Right, here's inside our valves. As further down, I think that's the camshaft. It's the inlet valve. It's when that inlet valve go to bump. I think there's a lot of play in there. Yes, I think we have camshaft troubles as well. So it looks like, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely camshaft issues in there. Listen to that. Definitely camshaft issues. Which is a shame. But I think it spelt the end for this poor little engine. Sorry to say. It's got that damage on the sump where it's got a hole in the sump. The governor has actually been taken off for some reason. They've took the governor off. And we have a lot of wear on the cylinder. And we have camshaft problems. So that really isn't a lot of good to us, is it? Oh, I can't get this damn bearing off here. If we could get that bearing off, we could pull the camshaft out. But unfortunately, that won't come. I think I know where our play is. I think it's this bushing. Oh, why didn't I notice that? Where's my finger? See that? That's the bushing where the camshaft go into. Totally worn away, look. That's where our play is. This cam, it's going up and down. Hang on, let me position you. Our cam is going up and down in there because this bushing is screwed. It's not holding it. So, yeah, our poor little engine is toast. Nothing wrong with the camshaft. It's that little alloy bearing. It's a job to see in there, but that's totally worn away. totally worn away in there. Yeah, totally worn away. I wonder if I've got a set of pullers, if I can get that bearing off. Just out of curiosity. So, my pullers won't go on there. I've sanded this shaft up. We're going to try the manual way by tapping a screwdriver in there. Now come and look. I've cleaned the crank. There we go, look at that. There we go, crank bearing off. Our cam should come out. There she is with the followers. There's our cam, which looks half decent, doesn't it? Lobes are good. The teeth are all good. I have a sneaky feeling. Do we have play in that end? No, there's no play in that end. So where this bushing goes into there is good. I have a sneaky feeling it's going to be, yep, look at that. There you go. There's our play. Right play in there. In that bushing. Look at that. That's where our knocking is. It's that bushing in there. What that cam sits in. Kaput! Look at that. I'm putting it where the cam, I'm letting it go all the way down, but I'm holding it where the cam normally sit. And look at that much. That's what our knocking noise is. So, sorry to say, our little Briggs and Stratton is no good. I'm afraid she's kaput, which is a shame. We have some lovely little push rods here, look. Lovely little push rods. There isn't even any pitting or wear marks in the bottom of them. Nope, no wear marks in the bottom. Where are our dots on this? Where are the dots on our crank pulley so we can actually get that? So we can actually get that cam lined up. Not that that matters. There's normally a dot where you line up the cam to the crank. Where's that gone? Can't see nothing. Well, there's our dot on the cam, which should correspond to a dot on the crank somewhere. That just looked like a shiny piece. Wow, where's the little dot gone? I bet you guys are looking at it, aren't you? I bet you're like, there's the little dot. The little dot you're looking for is right there. Can't you see it? And I'm like, no, I can't see it. Can you see a little dot? Anywhere? If you can, point to it. Or a different tooth. Or anything. I can see no distinguishable mark that tells us where the camshaft should go. I was looking for a tiny little dot. He can look all he wants, he ain't gonna find one, is he? Unless that's it. Now that'd be more pronounced than that, surely. Surely that would be more pronounced than that. No, I can't see it, guys. I cannot see a timing mark on here anywhere. Unless I'm totally out of colour and that got to line up with a keyway or something, but I wouldn't have thought so. Let me look in the tooth end, see if there's anything there we can see. Nope. Nope, can't see anything in there either. Ah! Wow, look, there's a dimple on the crank, look. I ain't on those looking around this tooth, that's on the crank, look. So how does that work? How do you line that up? Because that correlates to there. Yeah, little dot under there. Dot there. That's where that seems to correlate to. Where should top dead centre be? We're miles out. Pistons at the top now. Going up to exhaust. Pulling the air in. Going back up. Power stroke. Yeah, we're a little bit out there. I'd hope I turn the engine the right rotation, wouldn't it? So that's pushing up to the exhaust, drawing in. That's coming in. Compression stroke. Exhaust. We're that much out. We are that much out. So somehow we're out. There's our little dot. Well, that dot perfectly goes into that tooth there. So that's as close as we're going to get it. Yeah. Yeah, that is perfectly lined up. Perfectly lined up. Inlet, compress, outlet. That's perfect. Yeah, that is exactly where it needs to be. So that is our valve timing done, but that's all in vain because I'm afraid she's no good. You can have a quick look in that cylinder, see what that's like. There you go. Oh, you can see some score marks in there, but I can't feel them. But no, I think this little engine, I'm afraid, is toast. So I do apologise. Let me turn this flash off. I do apologise for an hour-long video of absolutely nothing. But unfortunately, the poor little Briggs and Stratton is just not savable. She is just too far gone. With having that governor was just disconnected. So somebody had been in here before. And to be honest with you, with that bushing gone, it's not even a replaceable part. That's actually part of the casing. So with this bushing gone in there, yeah, with that bushing gone in there, I'm afraid she is toast. Which is a shame, because that was a beautiful little engine. Probably from the 60s, I'm guessing. 60s, possibly 70s. But she's not savable. So we're going to go and thank you again, Marcus, for my lovely man cave sign, which will take pride of place up here. And yes, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye for now. Well, I've soon made a mess of my new work area, haven't I? Look at that, look. Right, I'm going. Bye-bye for now. Ha-ha!